That's almost 9K. Again, I'm doing this just to see how much it will increase my credit. Card too? Yeah. Payment confirmed. Am I able to record in here or no? That's already $22,000 worth of credit card debt I paid off already. What's up, YouTube? Today is a very, very special day, and I'm going to be very, very open with y'all. So obviously, as y'all know by the title of the video, I'm going to be paying $50,000 worth of credit card debt that I'm currently in. And I'm gonna go later into the video, I'm gonna explain why I'm in so much debt and how I build up that much debt so quickly and exactly how I'm paying it off. But before we get into that, I got a couple errands I need to run. First off, I need to deposit this bread so I can be able to pay everything off. So this is about $8,000 right here that I need to deposit, and the rest of my money is in my business account. So I gotta deposit this at the bank, which I do not advise you guys to do. This is strictly for content purposes. And obviously I have a camera on. I have the bank I'm going to is highly, secure. So I don't got to worry about something happening. But I just want to let y'all know, don't do this at home. You want to be discreet with your movements. But I'm being open and transparent for you guys because I love you guys. But besides that, I know I'm saying but a lot, but I also need to go to Best Buy because I lost my AirPods the other day. So I gotta deposit this money, I gotta go to Best Buy because I lost my AirPods and I cannot live without my AirPods. I always got at least one AirPod in for phone calls, hearing text messages. So I'm gonna get the best generation of AirPods, which is the AirPod 3s. And then I'm finna to come back home, get on my computer, and then explain to y'all how I'm able to pay off all this debt, why I'm in so much debt, and just literally show y'all me paying everything off. So that being said, let's hop in the credit mobile and get things rolling so we can pay off 50 grand worth of debt at 22 years old, y'all. All right, y'all, so first things first, I'm not trying to walk into Best Buy with almost 10 stacks in my hand, so I'm finna go to the bank real quick and deposit this money. But I do not advise getting into a whole bunch of credit card debt. When I speak about debt, I speak about debt as an asset. And what I mean by that is, the reason why I'm in so much debt isn't because like I bought a bunch of stupid things. Like, yeah, I got nice jewelry, I got a nice car, nice clothes, but that's not why I'm in a bunch of credit card debt. The reason why I'm in a bunch of credit card debt is actually to build my credit. So obviously y'all know I run 4 businesses and I use credit to run those 4 businesses and keep them going, keeping them alive. So what I did was, instead of using my business credit, I used my personal credit for about a year, and that completely killed my credit. Again, later in the video, I'm gonna kind of show you guys my credit and go kind of time stamped and show y'all exactly when I started losing my credit score and why the credit score doesn't matter, all that nonsense. But what I did was I used my personal credit to make business investments, and now I finally made my return on investment, my ROI. And I'm using that ROI to pay off my credit card debt on the personal side, and guess what that does? It makes the banks think that I am a quadrillionaire, because I'm able to max out all my credit cards and pay them off completely. So to the banks, I look stupid rich. And that's what the banks want. The banks want you to be able to pay off the debt, because that's the definition of credit, is paying back borrowed money. So that's exactly what I did. I ran up a bunch of credit card debt. My credit score dropped dramatically. I was at a 800. Now I'm at a easy, I think I'm a 560, something horrific. And it's been hard looking at my credit, I'm not gonna lie. It's been an emotional time for me because, I'm Mr. Credit to Wealth. My everything is credit. So with my credit score being low, it kind of hurt my pride, but I was looking at the bigger picture. And I was waiting for this day to walk into this bank and deposit all this money and be able to pay all these credit cards off, making my credit score beautiful. So that being said, we already pulled up, so let's go deposit this chicken real quick. If you're gonna deposit a lot of money, you wanna go inside the bank. Cash, continue. I don't know if this is more than 20 bills. He's counting the money now. Counting the money now. I am not a financial advisor. Some stuff I couldn't read. So couldn't read 50 bucks. Oh, that's almost 9K. So now we hit deposit. No receipt. Now my bank account is almost 9 grand richer. Now we are off to Best Buy to get some AirPods. How you doing? Am I able to record in here or no? If I'm not, it's no big deal.
So some of the vendors.
And then where are your AirPod cases?
AirPod cases, they should be over by the headphones, right?
Perfect.
Be over by headphones.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Just make sure you only get me and not the logos. Just get no logos and we will be good. Best Buy is actually really cool. For one, this is my favorite store ever. Like when it comes to technology, I love just coming here. I just feel like the kind of like the aesthetic of it, the pricing be right, and it got everything. So I love Best Buy. And I just spoke with, I guess, a higher up, like a manager, and he said it was okay for me to record in here. So another reason for me to love Best Buy. Looking for the cases now. He said it was over here, right? I think he said near headphones. So I already ordered, I cannot find them. I already ordered my AirPods, so I just gotta go up to the front desk, but I need a case for them because I refuse to mess them up. Okay, here's one case, but that's for the twos. Oh, perfect. Oh, first and second gen, fourth gen.
What's the fourth gen?
I had the fourth gen. So the fourth gen was the generation that I had that I lost, but it says it's at my house, but I don't want to wait to find them. So.
It's okay, I have them when you find them.
Yeah, I got you. But those are low key, they're not trash, but the threes are just the best generation.
I hated my threes because my ears are too big.
The fours are the same thing. They're like, I think they're slightly smaller, but they're basically the same size. I can't find a three. I'm gonna have to go with this case. It's 15 bucks though, because on Amazon I can get a way better case for like literally $7, but I don't want to wait. This is why we work, so we can pay our way to not being patient, because that's literally the only thing right now. And I'm usually a very patient person, but like when it comes to my AirPods, I gotta have them. And they've been gone for the last 3 days, and I've been walking around with my Beats, and I just hate headphones. Like I gotta have earbuds. Looks like we're getting these now. Now, I still want to be respectful, so when I'm going up to the front, I'm not going to record. Cause like I said, I want to be respectful of the workers and stuff. So I will catch y'all when I'm walking out. All right, y'all, so leaving Best Buy now. I actually got 2 new subscribers now. The camera off, because again, like I didn't want to like get in people's personal business, because I'm a big one. I'm a big goer when it comes to like protecting people's personal information and just randomly recording. I don't like stuff like that, so I be mindful of other people. But my little brother still had the camera up, and they saw it, and they asked like my channel and stuff, so I gave them my channel and stuff. So got 2 new subscribers with AirPods. Wait a minute, did I sell? I sold. I got AirPod 4s by mistake, and I got a 3 case. I sold, and I don't feel like going back, so that is a tomorrow problem. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, so I completely sold getting the wrong AirPods. These are AirPod 4s. I forgot, I did mean to get these because the AirPod 3s were the same price as the 4s, because I got these refurbished. When you get anything like technology-wise, always getting refurbished. It saves money, has a warranty on it, perfectly fine. So these refurbished are the same price as the AirPod 3s refurbished. So I was like, I might as well get the 4s because these were in store. The AirPod 3s I had to ship, and again, I'm not patient today because I need to get some earbuds, and I'm tired of using headphones. And I did not think about that when I grabbed the case because these are 3rd generation. So I'm gonna have to return these tomorrow because I don't feel like going back in there today. I gotta hurry up and do a whole bunch of work. Who's calling me? Divine, who is Divine Strategy? Oh, I gotta take this phone call. I'm gonna get back with y'all.
In an hour, and the R is retire and release. And we are actually, this week, we will be in week 5. We just finished week 4 yesterday.
Okay.
And we have a variety of topics that we covered. The first being Dare to Dream, but Make It Happen, where we actually engaged in conversation around what does it take us to dream? But not only being tenacious enough to dream, having the fortitude to go ahead and forge forward and make those dreams come into reality, but looking at, fears. What are our fears? What is keeping us from doing what we need to do? And then the second week was out here faith walking, like Snoopy crib walking.
Yeah.
Excited to invite you to the table to join us next Wednesday evening.
Oh no, I would love to. For one, this is an amazing event. I feel like we don't have anything like this in our area. So for you to like host something like this, for one, is amazing. I want to give you your props for that. And then 2, I would love to come by and be a part of the conversation.
Awesome. So what, I don't know if I'll send you the flyer when we hang up.
Okay, perfect. So it's not like me standing up presenting anything. It's just us having a conversation.
Yes. And so, no, it is not about you lecturing. We actually having conversations.
Perfect. So is there a cost for me to get in or anything like that?
No, you're my guest.
Perfect. I appreciate that. And then too, do you mind if I record for content? Because I do YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. So would it be okay for me to record?
Not at all.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
No, I appreciate you even agreeing to come.
Oh, of course. Anytime I get to yap about credit is a happy time for me. I'm 100% behind you on this. And then if you have any more events, please feel free to invite me at any time. I'd be more than happy to come through and just talk about credit, talk about business finances and the importance of credit when it comes to scaling your business, because that's literally what I'm about. And honestly, how I got so successful so quickly. So I have no issue spreading the word of credit.
Oh, well, I can't wait till next week, and excited to have you at the table.
I'm excited to be invited there, and I'm excited to finally meet you in person and show you all the knowledge I have.
And I just sent you the information, and if there's anybody who wants to come, they can. It's 35 at the table, but they're more than welcome. The more the merrier.
Perfect. I'll make sure to spread this like wildfire.
Okay, sounds good. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. All right, y'all, my bad for a little interruption. That's actually a little speaking event I got invited to out of my area. So she was supposed to call me at 4. It's, what is it, almost 5:30 now, which I'm not tripping about it. It just caught me off guard because I'm doing like 1,000 things at once. But regardless, y'all can see the motion. I'm constantly picking up the phone, talking to people, doing this, doing that. That's just the life of an entrepreneur, sadly enough. I most definitely be irritated because I'm just constantly on the phone and my phone is never just silent. But that's besides the point. Like I was rambling off before, I got the right AirPods, wrong case, get everything refurbished. That pretty much sums up everything. Now it's time for the important part. I'm going to tap in with y'all as soon as I get back to the crib. And then it's finally time for me to get into exactly me paying off this debt, why I'm in so much debt, and how exactly it's going to help me. So this is the information part. This is the game part. And this is what breaks my bank account to clear up all my debt at 22 years old. All right, y'all, as y'all can see, back at the crib, and now I am getting ready to finish off the day by paying off all these debts. All that bread, I'm just gonna sit down and start paying off everything. So today, I really spent organizing my finances. So as y'all can see, I got this paper full of just what credit cards to pay off, when to pay them off by, how much I'm gonna pay off, reporting dates, the minimums I owe on them, all that good stuff. That being said, I get to finally eradicate all this debt just by paying them off now. Before I go through and show y'all me paying off all this credit card debt, first I want to actually go into detail on explaining exactly why I'm in so much credit card debt. So kind of like I was saying in the car on my way to the bank, the definition of credit is your ability to pay back borrowed money. So how do you build credit? You exercise it, and you exercise your ability of paying back borrowed money by borrowing money and paying it back. And that's exactly what I did. So as a credit expert, what I did was I kind of ran like a little test, a little theory, just to kind of see like what extent can I borrow money and pay it back to actually see a giant increase on my credit profile. What I did was for the last year, I've been just maxing out credit cards. So when I have a business investment, I will use a credit card for it. Don't pay it back. Just save the money inside my account just so I can make this video for y'all. This has been 1 year in the making, and I'm gonna show y'all proof on my desktop as soon as I'm done yapping about it. But I've been building this up for 1 year to test to see how much my score will increase compared to before I actually started this process. So the same time I got my car, I got a personal loan, I got paid off my ATV, and I maxed out almost every single one of my credit cards. The only thing that was pretty much good on my credit report was, of course, I have 0 derogatory marks, no late payments, and then my utilization wasn't horrible just because I had trade lines on my profile. So although I maxed out almost all of my credit cards on the personal side, I still had my trade lines, which didn't allow me to reach 100% utilization. I'm at like, I wanna say like 60% utilization. Again, I'm doing this just to see how much it will increase my credit, because the same way you go to the gym, how do you get stronger? You actually exercise. Same thing with credit. You go to the banks, borrow money, and pay it back the same way you go to the gym to lift weights to get stronger. So to strengthen my credit profile, max out all my credit cards. So now y'all kind of know the backstory on why my credit cards are maxed out. It wasn't nothing bad. I know y'all see the video game controllers. I know you see the jewelry. It was not on stupid stuff. All that stuff was literally equipment. Like, for example, this camera, the mics, I mean, my 2 cell phones, my laptops, all the things that I use to generate an income. That's exactly what I use that money for. So I know that I can make that money back and I'm not just in a whole bunch of unnecessary debt. Because this, what I did is very, very dangerous. I would not recommend this because the average person can't do stuff like this. And I'm not saying that to like belittle you guys. I'm just saying that to just be realistic and say like, hey, this could happen one of two ways. It could be exactly how I ended up like this, how I'm able to pay all this stuff off and put you guys on game. Or I could have been in a whole bunch of debt, ruining my life, and I will have to spend years grinding to pay that off and be in generations worth of debt, especially with it being credit card debt because of all that interest. But that being said, it did not go that route. So I'm very grateful, very happy that I'm able to do this. So that being said, I'm gonna show y'all the details on my credit report so you guys can actually see for yourself what my credit report looks like and kind of show you guys the timestamps on what my credit has been through. And eventually I'm gonna release a video explaining where my credit is after everything reports, and my credit's gonna shoot up, hopefully 800s. That's the goal. I wanna be in 800s. Before this, I think I was like 780. So I'm trying to be in 800s after I do this. But that's enough of me yapping. Let's actually go to this desktop so you guys can actually see for yourselves my credit and where it stands currently. All right, y'all. So as y'all can see, my TransUnion is currently a 579 and my Equifax is a 583. And my experience score is like relatively the same. So if we click here, y'all can see why I have such a horrendous score. And y'all can see payment history 100%. Derogatory marks 0. I have 3 hard inquiries. I got 21 active accounts, 3 years and 9 months credit age. The only thing hurting my credit is the credit card usage. And that's why I talk about all the time is your credit score doesn't really matter. Just by me simply using credit, it's killing my credit. Like that's so insane to me that because of me actually using the credit they gave me, it dropped my score 200 plus points. So just because you have a low score doesn't necessarily mean that you have bad credit. So my credit is a perfect example where it's based on my utilization. That's the only reason why my score is low. So to show you guys the time frame and how long I've been doing this for. So keep this in mind. As of right now, October 2nd, 2025, my score is a 579 right now. Last year, March, I was at a 769. I'm trying to find my peak score. Let's go beginning of May. I think that was my peak score for TransUnion. My highest score was a 774, May 2nd, 2024. But I wasn't just sitting here just letting the debt like stack on each other. Like I was still paying the minimums, paying a little bit of extra just so I can still keep good credit. I wasn't here to completely destroy my credit report. But y'all can see that I've literally been doing this for 1 full year. And now I'm going to show y'all all the accounts that I have. Look at all these accounts, y'all. Just random balances on here. That is a lot of debt. A lot of debt. Add into the debt for you guys to give you guys data. Being said, y'all see how my score is only bad because of utilization. Like I don't have bad credit. I have S tier credit. So my TransUnion is currently at a 579, and at peak, when it was at its best form before I started doing this, it was a 774. I thought it was a 778, but regardless, still almost 800. So after this, I'm hoping to be able to, for one, increase my credit limits, and then 2, be able to get to an 800 credit score. So we're gonna see that because only time will tell, because again, I'm gonna show you guys the paperwork. This is showing when it reports. So although I pay them off today, not everything's gonna show today. So for example, if we go Navy Fed reports tomorrow. So I'm gonna pay that one off right now so that can report. So then that'll show 0 balance and then so on and so forth. I got one 1015, 1026, 1031, 1019. I got everything written down. So I'm about to get started and start knocking these out and start paying them. First one, like I said, is going to be Navy Fed, just for the fact being it reports tomorrow. So I want to get that one done ASAP. Now, I'm not going to go through every single credit card that I'm paying off just simply because it's a lot of personal information that I don't want shown on here. But I'm going to do 2 big accounts that I'm going to pay off. First one's going to be Navy Fed. Paying on my phone so I can make a reel out of it. Always got to make content. So I'm going to start screen recording now and get this taken care of. You can see I'm about to make that payment of $10,373. This is insane. It's processing. Payment confirmed. Look at that. $10,000 on a credit card. For one, I just want to say I'm grateful to be able to do something like this. All praises to the Most High. And just to be able to do something like this is just like, it's mind boggling, because to be able to do this at 22 years old is so just unheard of. Like, I know there's a lot of stuff on social media that makes it seem like it's common. It's not common. I mean, for crying out loud, I still got my towel right here I need to wash. Like, to me, I just feel like I'm a normal kid. And to be able to do something like this is just still mind boggling to me. But again, I'm doing this for content purposes. And I just want to give you guys some data on the credit, because I'm going to make another video again updating you guys how my credit report reacts to this. And then two, just to show you guys that stuff like this is possible. Like, I live in a small town. I was an athlete in high school. I wanted to go to college and ended up not going to college. So the transition from that into this is literally insane. Like, even if you ask my peers from high school, I was a class clown in high school. Like, I was serious about running. I was serious about my academics, but I was a goofy. I'm not gonna lie. I always made jokes. I always kept it lighthearted. And to be able to go from that to like this crazy serious like entrepreneur is insane to me. It's an insane transformation in such a short amount of time. Now let's go straight back into paying more debt. So we paid off that card, and I actually paid off another card earlier today before I decided to make a YouTube video. Off the Navy Fed, that's why it has a check there. I also paid off the Bank of America. So now I'm finna decide which one I'm gonna pay next, because I'm not gonna pay all of them right now. And the reason why I'm not gonna pay all of them now is because I'm gonna wait till it's closer to the reporting date, just so I can still have some capital on hand. I'm not gonna just blow out 50K worth of capital just like that, because something may come up and I might need that capital. So I'm gonna wait 3 days before the statement dates before paying off that specific debt. So I'm gonna go through these dates now and see which ones I'm going to pay off next. All right, y'all, so I decided now I'm going to pay kind of like a smaller balance card. It's still a big balance, but it's smaller compared to the other ones. And it is $5,522. That's a big hit. That is a big hit. And the payment is now scheduled. Perfect. Look at that, y'all. In one day, so far, right, I paid $10,000 plus $7,000 plus $5,000. And of course, I'm just rounding down to the nearest whole number because I don't feel like putting in extra numbers. That's already $22,000 worth of credit card debt I paid off already. And I have another 30K to pay off, basically. So that is a lot of credit card debt that I paid off, and I'm going back and I'm going down every single one, and I'm gonna get this paid off now. But I just wanted to kind of like put that out there and just give you guys like a transparent post about like my financial situation. I haven't got credit in about a year, and it was because I was testing out this kind of like method to see how much it does boost my credit, and to really just see and test my capabilities with credit. That was my whole purpose of doing this. And it was tough not going a whole year without getting credit. And it really has been longer than a year. It's been like a year and like 5 months. Now that I'm back and rolling, y'all gonna be seeing approvals left and right for myself and of course for others, but I'm finna get some more credit now. That was the whole purpose of me finally folding, because I was seeing how long I can go, honestly, without getting a new form of credit. I'm tired, I'm not gonna lie. I'm finna get a new car. That's a video coming out soon. Finna get some more credit, personal and business. Like, I'm finna take things up a notch now, especially with the content stuff. So it was about time for me to get this wiped off. Black Friday's coming up, so I want to get ready for Black Friday and have, you know, more credit to leverage for Black Friday. So that was my main reason for doing it at this time, and I feel like it's the perfect time to do it. But again, y'all, I'm gonna keep saying it, I don't recommend doing this. I am not giving y'all financial advice, especially when it comes to this video, because this could honestly ruin your life so easily. And again, I'm lucky, I'm not even lucky, I'm blessed to be able to be in this situation and be able to come out of it the way I did. But again, not everyone's gonna have the same outcome as I got. So again, don't mimic my footsteps. I just wanted to get some content, some data for you guys and for myself and my business. Because at the end of the day, I'm leveraging this to be able to teach more people that are inside my mentorship, people that are following me on Instagram, TikTok. You guys are already subscribed to me on YouTube. Hopefully, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. But regardless, it's giving me data points to give to you guys so I can be a better teacher. Because guess what? the best type of teacher is a teacher with the most experience. If I didn't actually go through stuff like this, I wouldn't be able to relate to you guys as much as I'm able to. So when you come to me and say, hey, Jeremy, I'm in a bunch of debt. Shit, I just got out of a bunch of debt. I was in a bunch of debt for a year and a half. So now it's giving me a whole nother viewpoint and a whole nother way to make sure that I'm able to interact with you guys, because now I know how it feels to be in a bunch of debt. Now I know how it feels to not be able to get credit. Now I know how it feels to be basically denied for credit. So now that I have that experience for a year and a half, now I can be on both aspects on, hey, I know how it feels to get approved. I know how it feels to get denied. I know how it feels to have great credit. I know how it feels to have bad credit, quote unquote. But regardless, it's data, it's experience, and it's just an amazing feeling to be out of it. A big weight off my chest. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you like videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And just stay in tune with the C2W family, y'all. So again, if you guys want me to make more videos kind of like this, where it's kind of like showing my lifestyle, showing like, you know, kind of like the inside of Mr. Credit of Wealth, make sure y'all comment that you guys want more videos like this. But more importantly, just stay subscribed, stay following me on all my social medias so I can be able to put you guys on game and continue to teach y'all. But ending on that note, I love and appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching this video and supporting me through this road to me being a multimillionaire off of credit, because my goal is to be rich off of credit. I make a good amount now, but it's nowhere where I know I can be at. So for y'all to follow me on this road means a lot to me. So love y'all. Go C2W forever. And again, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more.